Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am just doing a good old-fashioned empties video. Once again, I'm trying out doing these videos a little bit more frequently, like every 2 months or so. I used to do them like seasonally, and I was just basically accumulating way too many empty products. The videos were getting super long. That being said, I have a lot of products right now. This is what my empties bin is looking like currently. I actually used up a lot of stuff for a little over 2 months. I'm low-key proud of myself for using up so many products, but let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, I have a handful of products that I used when I was on my trip back in February, but they are products that I hadn't completely used up to be included in the last empties video, so I'm just gonna do them all at the beginning to get that out of the way, so I'm not saying I used this on my trip 30 million times during this video. First up, we've got the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil Primer. If you saw my Sephora spring sale haul, you will already know that I repurchased the full size of this. This is my like holy grail leave-in conditioner. I don't always purchase this, but I kind of always do go back to it. It also protects against heat and UV, so really great for like tropical vacations and everything, because I did spend a lot of time in the sun, and the sun does damage your hair as well as your skin if you're not adequately protecting it. And this whole line smells amazing. It smells like coconut paradise. I also have a mini tube of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Gentle. Can't use the original Exfoliate. It makes my skin burn because my skin is really sensitive. This actually worked really well though. It was really gentle on my skin. And the most important thing that I have learned from this is I will never go on a vacation to somewhere warm and not bring a face exfoliant again, because this was a lifesaver. My face did get a little bit sunburnt. And basically by the time we were at Disney World, I was wanting to wear a full face of makeup, and I was at the point where my sunburn like wasn't red or like tender or irritated at all anymore. Definitely do not exfoliate a sunburn, but my skin was still very peely and flaky. So I was using this like every day to kind of like speed up getting rid of that flakiness, and it made my makeup go on like butter even though I had just been sunburned. So definitely if you're going somewhere hot, bring a face exfoliant for sure. Got a travel size can of Batiste. This is just my favorite dry shampoo. You guys know that. And then I also have a small tube of First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I use this in my carry-on bag as my hand cream. It's got the Christmas package on it. I love this stuff, but I go through it too fast to justify repurchasing it for the price. Just toss that. And then I also have a little mini bottle of Bioderma Sensibio. This is just like their original micellar water. They do send me products, but I needed a travel size bottle and I was out, so I went and bought this myself because that's how much I love it. I love Bioderma. It removes absolutely everything, and my skin always looks better when I use it, so I like packing one of these bottles with like one of the half-size packs of cotton rounds when I'm traveling. Last few things from the trip were one of these little Body Shop mango hand creams. I love these hand creams. They're kind of pricey for the size, like they're like 10 bucks, but they're so nice, and I used this just at Disney. I bought this to keep it in my little crossbody bag for in the parks, and so now this smell will like forever remind me of Disney World, which is amazing. And then finally, the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I would totally repurchase this. I actually really liked it. Main thing is that it really helped with puffiness in the morning, getting up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. because my like sleep schedule was off, and we had basically busy jam-packed days every single day of that trip, so this really came in handy. Definitely would repurchase it. And it was adequately hydrated as well, which is kind of my most important thing with an eye cream. Let's get this guy out of the way. I used up actually 2 boxes of my favorite Herbitint hair color. The other one just got covered in hair dye, so I tossed it already. But I used the shade 3N Dark Chestnut this time around. Love this stuff. I've been using it for years. It's like ammonia free and everything. There's lots of natural ingredients in it, so it leaves your hair very soft and shiny, and I feel like it's really helped keep my hair's integrity over the years and keep it healthy. This was also on sale last time I checked, still for like $8.50 a box, which is crazy. I do need almost 2 full boxes for the length of my hair. I used up this massive 1-liter bottle of the Macadamia Natural Oil Rejuvenating Shampoo. I got this at Winners for like $32 or so. I love their Deep Repair Mask, and I needed a new hydrating shampoo, so I just thought I would try this out. And this has lasted me a year and 4 months. Would have lasted me longer, but my brother was using it when I still lived at home, which was really nice because it's an expensive product. Still pissed over that, but I did really like this. I would repurchase it. It's sulfate free, but it still has a good amount of lather, which I really appreciate. Having a more oily scalp, I like that nice clean feeling, so this was really nice. Oh, and I do have another bottle of Bioderma micellar water. This is the Hydra Bio. People always ask me which my favorite is between the red and the blue, or the pink and the blue rather. I really don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I like them both a lot though. It's really just honestly too hard for me to choose. You can't go wrong with either of them though. I'm gonna try and get all the hair care out of the way. Next, I have the Dry Bar Southern Belle Volumizing Mousse. This lasted me such a long time. I used it probably 85% of the time, and I bought this last July, so it really lasted well. Keep in mind, I don't wash my hair that often. I would definitely repurchase this. Good for like volumizing and everything, especially when you're blowing out your hair. Then I've got the Kerastase Chronologiste shampoo. I was sent this range. I really liked this at first. First of all, this line smells really good. It worked really well for me at first, but then I feel like my hair just kind of adjusted to it or something, which was kind of a bummer. And this line, like Kerastase in general, is really pricey, but this line in particular is like their most expensive, like high-end range that they make. So I just personally can't justify repurchasing it. This line is supposed to be made with like minerals from like oceanic volcanoes or something like that. It's very fancy stuff. Also have the OGX coconut milk conditioner. This is one of my favorite conditioners of all time, and specifically from the drugstore, it would be like my top favorite. Smells really good. You guys know I love my coconut. It is very thick and heavy duty though, so if you have really fine hair and you don't like thick conditioners, don't get this one. I would try the coconut water one instead. This is a product I didn't use up, but I'm tossing because I don't like it. I got this in BOXYCHARM, and it is the PYT Argan Oil Treatment. This smells terrible. It smells like a cheap men's aftershave. I don't mind hair products with like a slightly masculine scent, but this is just too much. It's not good, and it's really easy to overdo and like make your hair look super greasy, so it's going bye-bye. And then I have the Colorflex Leave-In Treatment and Detangler. It says home care. I got this in like Glossy Box, I think forever ago. I've had it for so long. It's kind of hard to see because my light, but it looks like a cleaning product, is it not? But this was okay, nothing special. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to hunt this random brand down and repurchase it. I think it's time we do our like individual sheet mask type products. I pretty much always have a little section of these in every Empties video. Last time I didn't though, and I was like, okay, I seriously need to start using these more. If you follow me on Snapchat a little while ago, I showed my like bin of sheet masks. So I've tried to commit to doing at least 2 sheet masks a week to kind of work through them. First one is from When. This is the 10 p.m. mask. I got this at Ulta in the States. This was one of those like, what are they called? They're like the jelly ones, the biocellulose mask, so it's like the really thin gel texture. This was such an awful fit for my face. It was just really awkward. It kept sliding off. It covered my nostrils. It just wasn't good. I do have 2 other masks from this brand, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to use those, but I will use them eventually. Just wouldn't repurchase this brand in particular. This one was really nice. It's the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm Mask. This left my skin really plump and glowy, and I actually felt like supremely hydrated afterwards. Also, a lot of people were asking me when I showed this originally, because at the time I believe these were just available in Canada and the UK, but they do have them in the States now. A friend of mine spotted them at Walmart if you want to try them out, and they did have some other types too from the same line. I think this one was actually also from Glossy Box. This is the Florpy Sweet Dreams Mask with yarrow and lavender. This was nice for like the aromatherapy benefits. Like I used it one night before bed, and the lavender was very relaxing and kind of calming, but it didn't do anything for my skin. This one is the Karuna Hydrating Face Mask. I got a pack of 4 of these in FabFitFun. This was nice, but once again, nothing like crazy special about it, but I will use up the other ones for sure. Still working my way through the Tony Moly I'm Real masks. This is the red wine one for like pores and pore refining. I actually like this one. I think it's my 3rd favorite, lemon and seaweed being the first 2. I don't know how much this really did for my pores, but it did feel really nice, and it smelled kind of like grape juice, which makes sense because it's red wine, but I really like the smell of it. It was kind of the least like artificially fragrant one out of the bunch, I'd say. And the Tony Moly sheet masks actually fit my face the best out of any brand, so I'm not constantly like trying to like push it up and like make sure it stays on my face. And then I've got the Mask Bar Luminizing Charcoal Peel Off Mask. This is just like an individual one-time use black mask. Sorry, just adjusting how I'm sitting. It wasn't enough to do my entire face. First of all, just kind of to do my T-zone. It was fairly painful, which is not actually a good thing, contrary to popular belief. I know everyone's loving the painful aspect of these masks lately, but that means it's taking off stuff it shouldn't be. Oh, this was also really fragrant too. Like when I first put it on before it had dried, the fragrance was so much that it was actually like burning my eyes, so I wouldn't repurchase it. I've tried other products from this brand and I really like it, but this was kind of a miss. Shaving cream, I tend to use more like shower oils and like creamy body washes to shave. Every once in a while I do get one of these Gillette Venus Olay shaving creams, shaving gels, I guess this is rather. This is the Violet Swirl scent. Not my favorite. I prefer the Vanilla Cashmere, but they're good. I've got some vitamins. These are the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nail Vitamins from FabFitFun. I mean, this is only like a 20-day supply, so I mean, really, what kind of difference are you gonna see? One thing I did notice though, and I'm pretty sure this is probably just coincidental, but while I was taking these, my hair was really dry and really frizzy, like it still is. But I don't know, my hair actually felt worse while I was taking them, Once again, I'm sure it's coincidental. But yeah, they definitely didn't do anything positive for my hair. Got this huge bottle of Live Clean baby shampoo. I bought this to clean my makeup brushes. Mostly just bought it because it has a pump, to be honest, because it's like 5 times the price of like Johnson's baby shampoo. The pump was nice, but I didn't like the formula of this for brushes. It just like kept lathering and lathering and lathering, and I felt like my brushes weren't rinsing clean. For something cheap, I greatly prefer the Dr. Bronner's bar soap. Don't like the liquid as much, but the bar soap is good. New Holy Grail makeup wipes. These are the Garnier Micellar makeup wipes. I raved about these in a favorites video. They are so good. They hit all my marks. The wipe is soft. It's well saturated. It removes everything. It's not fragrance. Doesn't leave a lot of residue on the skin. I will definitely be repurchasing these when I run out of my current makeup wipes. I've got a few Holy Grail skincare items that I've used up. First is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. This is a very gentle, unscented, non-lathering cleanser. It is meant for more dry skin. I started using this on Accutane, but I fell in love with it. Once again though, I am at the point where I have so many other cleansers. I'm not repurchasing it while I try and use a few things up, but it is my Holy Grail, my all-time favorite, and relatively affordable because it is drugstore. I can also use this on my ultra sensitive eyes. Then another Holy Grail item is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydra Firm Sleeping Cream. Another thing that I'm just like, I have too many products to use up, so I'm holding off on repurchasing this for a little bit, but I love this. And then the Clarins Hydra Quench Cream Mask. I think there's probably like 1 use left in here, but I've had it for so long. It's definitely about to expire if it hasn't already. This is probably my favorite face mask of all time. It's just like a lotion consistency, and my skin just like drinks it up. Like it disappears into my skin. So nice before makeup. My skin is just so plump. It's also nice traveling too. Like I took it when I went to Toronto last spring. I am gonna hang on to this though because I am doing a video soon on my favorite face mask, so I'm gonna keep this even though it's empty. Another Clarins product. This is like a little travel size of the Multi-Active Day Cream. This was fine. Clarins is like a brand that all of their skincare like works for me and I like it. I either like love their products or I like them. There's nothing I dislike from Clarins. If you have sensitive skin, similar skin type to me, Clarins is a really great line. And then also, this is a favorite. This is the Clinique Fresh Pressed 7-Day System with vitamin C. This is amazing for acne scarring. I still have another one, but I'm holding off on using it. But I'll probably break it out soon. I'm going to link this down below with all of the other products I talked about in this video. It's kind of a complicated product, like it's got 2 different products in here and everything, so I'll link it down below. But if you struggle with acne scarring, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, anything like that, definitely check this out. I will be repurchasing it. Got one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's got like a plastic bristle wand and a little bit of a curve to it, kind of similar to Roller Lash from Benefit, but a little bit of a chunkier wand. Just really fans out the lashes, lengthens them, separates them, everything like that. And then we've got the Benefit Precisely My Brow. Love this brow pencil, especially when I'm going to be in water, like on vacation or at the hot springs, because it's really long lasting and waterproof. This was the shade Medium. I will repurchase that at some point when I use up some other brow products, or like for the summer if I'm going out to the cabin. Got like 5 items left, you guys. Got another one of my St. Ives Nourish and Soothe body lotions. Those are in all my Empties videos. I use it as my hand cream. Then the L'Occitane Milk Veil Moisturizing and Smoothing Body Lotion with almond protein. It gave really good lasting hydration, it absorbed quickly, and it wasn't greasy. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this because I do have like other body butters and stuff like that. But like I got this in a set, and if I saw it in another value set, I would definitely be more inclined to purchase it knowing that I like this so much, you know what I mean? I actually used the majority of this when I was on Accutane, and it was a good one for that purpose. Third to last, I've got the Kopari Coconut Crush Body Scrub. I did do a video with them recently, so I have a discount code for 30% off. Not affiliated, I don't make any money from it, but I'll put it in the description bar down below. But this is a product I was actually using before I did a video with them. I really like this. It's a good body scrub. A little bit pricey. I used my Sephora coupon back in December on this guy. Really nice like consistency though, and it leaves like a good amount of oil on your skin as opposed to some other body scrubs I've tried that leave like too much of a film and residue. Then I've got the Body Shop Strawberry Shower Gel. If you saw my last Empties video, I had another strawberry shower gel, and I think both of them were irritating my skin, so I don't know if I have an issue with strawberry or what, but I like the Body Shop shower gels, just wouldn't repurchase this scent. And finally, I've got a little candle from Voluspa. If anyone knows the proper pronunciation of this brand, please let me know because I've never heard someone pronounce it confidently. This is the Macassar Ebony and Peach. Once again, don't know if I'm pronouncing Macassar. Not a candle person, but I've been liking having a candle on my nightstand, so in my stocking for Christmas, James got me 2 of these little candles, working on the second one now. I like the scent. Probably not one I would repurchase though, like it wouldn't be my first choice, but when I use up that other one, I'm gonna go buy some new candles. These are available at like Chapters or Indigo if you're in Canada. Don't know about the States though. Once again, I still never noticed like a huge amount of scent in the room from candles. On my last Empties video, everyone was like, use Bath & Body Works candles, but I do not smell Bath & Body Works candles at all. Like, they do nothing for me. These are a little bit better, but I don't know. Maybe I just have a bad sense of smell. Oh, that was everything for this round of empties. That was a lot of stuff. Like, I used up a lot of products for 2 months, but give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy these videos. Once again, everything that I mentioned in today's video will be linked in the description bar down below as always, so be sure to check that out. Go follow me everywhere on social media. I'm at Sari Rihanna everywhere, and hit that subscribe button down below. Got a huge giveaway coming up when I hit the 100K milestone, but I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.